Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess it's no use to further complain. Hi. Hi. I got a new haircut and I dyed my hair as well. I don't have any news to share actually, but I got some pieces of thoughts in my mind recently. The one that is actually about I'm sorry. I just fixed the clocks and I instantly regretted it. I'm sorry. I'm being a bitch to these clocks and I'm going to unalive you for some time, okay? Yeah, they're not dead. They're just out of battery. Yeah, just like me. Yeah, I'm sorry. As I said, I don't have any particular news to share, but I have just some thoughts. I was really confused about filming anything just because I don't think I have cute interior design here. I mean, I'm actually ready to say I'm sorry for this, but at the same time, I'm not sorry I'm living here. This is how I live. I'm not sorry for that. But you don't always have to have very cute interior design to be able to film inside. Sometimes you just need a little bit of creativity. But at the same time, I don't think that creativity will fix everything. Because right now, I really, I really tried because I've been trying to film anything, literally anything in this apartment for so many times and I'm tired really and I feel stupid because with all these cute New York apartments, yeah, living in a small Soviet one bedroom flat, one bedroom, oh I'm sorry, it is just one room flat, the whole experience is kind of different. And you're not used to that beautiful picture in your real life. I mean, I know that the apartments can look great, and I know that there are these and those tricks and tips for interior design. I wish I could implement them there, but it all comes down to money and negotiations with your relatives. I don't own this apartment, you see, and the thing with renters, for example, in here is that you particularly don't have any rights. You know that you can be evicted for literally anything. You know that um anything can happen. People usually don't even spend money on their own apartments. Just what am I saying? Rented apartments are farther down the hill. So even if it is an owned apartment, you still find it very hard to make it a space that is cute and interesting from the designer perspective. And I mean, this apartment, it's just for practical reasons, actually. You don't design here with some interior design in mind. You design with the idea that you need to have certain functions being taken care of in your room, and that's why you take anything that is usable and you use it. Yeah, that's how we ended up with all this furniture here, because I know that the shelves out there were something that was taken from other relatives of ours, and another shelf here probably, and the TV, you don't see it, but you don't have to. Just imagine a TV which was bought in the early 2000s, 2005-ish, and the most fundamental thing here is of course the piano, which I'm filming on, like my Steadicam is just on top of the piano. The piano is fine, by the way. I don't have any particular charges against it. But the sofa, I mean, it's good. I slept there for, I think, around 10 years or so. It served its purpose, alright? But it's hilarious, don't you think so? I mean, the pillows are here and it doesn't really become any better. I would say the design is really hilarious. And the more hilarious thing is that the armchairs, the one here and another there, were initially covered with different kind of fabric, but now they are all covered with the same type of fabric. I'm sorry you are shaking because I'm shaking the piano. I'm sorry. So the armchairs here and here are covered in the same type of fabric, which is hilarious because it's orange and brown, and it's more than just brown or orange. It is weird color. I mean, who would have thought of taking this fabric and turning this into furniture? I'm almost crying. I'm sorry. But I love this place at the same time, and I'm so afraid of changing the way it looks because it's so nostalgic, Because I spent there almost all my childhood. And now somehow fixing the design here would mean ruining everything and building everything again from scratch. Yeah. I mean, I could potentially leave some items and I could repaint something just to make it look more interesting. I don't know. I don't want to make it look more modern. I like the style when everything looks kind of old and as if it was some heritage. I like it, but I don't know. I mean, would it work with anything else here? I can make it look less ugly, but at the same time I don't want to call this ugly because it is so nostalgic. Sheesh. Yeah, I missed, sorry. And there also is a cable phone. I don't know how to call this. Wired phone, maybe? Anyway, it's a model from late 2000s, and before that there was exquisite Soviet phone. I think I somehow broke the phone itself, so we had to replace it. And I'm sorry, but at the same time, come on. And also recently, the flat was flooded, so I have these big stains on top of the wall and on the ceiling and in the rest of the spaces, bathroom, kitchen. It needs to be fixed. But at the same time, I know that fixing requires negotiating things with my relatives. Choosing the wallpapers. If you want to choose wallpapers here, you're going to choose somewhat floral, but not the Art Nouveau floral, the post-Soviet apartment floral, okay? People here, they need their own spaces so desperately, but the price of the flat is quite ridiculous compared with the salary. You could probably buy some food for it, and sometimes it's not even enough for decent rent. So buying your own space, probably an option, but not too soon. But it's okay. But at the same time, you're just not used to all these designs. Almost all my friends have the same issues with their flats or their houses because I live in a small town and having a house here is perfectly normal. So they all have the same issues with design. I was kind of embarrassed to invite friends over, but after some time I realized that their flats, their houses, were not that much better. They were just more spacious. And that's it. And that's why we need just more education on how to design your own apartment, on how to design things when you are renting, because let's be honest, renting is more of an option for people my age, and honestly for people who don't make a bazillion K in a second. Sorry. Yep. I actually wanted to say thank you instead of sorry. It was a weird slip of the tongue. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope that it was somewhat relatable. I mean, please let me know I wasn't the only one who was so embarrassed of their apartment. And I would truly appreciate if you have any tips on how to film inside such spaces. Thanks a lot and enjoy your whatever morning, night, evening. Bye!